Good morning, everyone. Lance Martin, Operations Section Chief with Rocky Mountain Team 2 with your operational update for Sunday, July 20th on the Aggie Creek, O'Brien, and Himalayan Road fire. So we're gonna, overall fire behavior yesterday on all fires, the only activity you're really seeing with all this warming and drying trend that we've been seeing is pretty much out here in Division Bravo. Just isolated pockets of heat, nothing really active out there, but we did see more smoke yesterday. But starting over on the Aggie Creek fire in the Hayes Creek area, all the crews continued with their indirect lines and prep in there, and they will continue with those operations again today. So looking pretty good there. We're thinking hopefully within the next day or so we'll get those tied in. As we move down into further into Hayes Creek, continue all the prep in there, structure assessment on the Himalayan Loop Road. As we move down into the Chattanooga River Corridor, things are progressing in there as for the structure inventory and assessment, and we're just pretty much checking all the pump systems and hose lays that we have in place and just making sure they're still working and good. One thing that's new for today in the Chattanooga River Corridor, Division Alpha, we are inserting a Type 1 fire module in there from California today to help out with the efforts in there, and they're going to be keeping eyes on fire behavior, checking out all the structures, all the systems that we have in place out there to protect those structures. So they'll be helping out with that effort. As we move in to the west side of the fire, our Division Bravo out in here, that'll be unstaffed again today. We're just going to monitor that by air. Usually by 4 o'clock in the afternoon, our field operations gets out in a helicopter and goes and takes a look at that stuff and all the fires just to make sure we're good out there. As we move up into the Elliott Highway corridor, the structures that are out in here, we continue with our assessments and working on a structure plan to be able to give to the local land agency so they have it for the future in there. So that's coming along good, and hope to have a good product for folks when we do leave. So as we move on to the O'Brien fire, yesterday we just inserted our division supervisors up there just to keep an eye on the cabins, make sure all the systems that we have up in place in there are still functional and working, and keeping an eye on fire behavior, and we will continue that effort again today. So as we move down into the Himalayan Road fire, all the Caribou Creek side of things, it's looking pretty good. We've pretty much just been patrolling that on the daily, not seeing any heat in there. Things are looking really good. As we move down back towards the highway here, the crews continue to patrol and mop up and secure where needed. We do have some heavy equipment in there, working in conjunction with that, opening up dozer berms, making sure we're getting out all the hot spots. So we will continue that effort today. We are getting a few more crews that are showing up to help us out. We got one yesterday and we're getting another one today for the Himalayan Road to help us out with those dozer berms. I just want to end today's operational update. We did get not yesterday, but the day before, we did get some rain in here, a little over an inch, kind of in the pipeline corridor here in our Division Charlie. And I'm happy to report with that rain and all the hard work the folks on the ground have been doing as far as mop up along that pipeline corridor, tomorrow the map will look a little bit different. We're going to be able to put some containment in there and show all the hard work that's been done in there. So that concludes your operational update for Sunday, July 20th. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow.